Welcome all. It's such a great evening here in Kenya, Nairobi. It could be a different time for those who are in different time zones. I want to warmly welcome you from wherever you are logging in. You could, as we start off, tell us where you are tuning in from. We'll be excited to hear that. So we want to welcome you in a very big way. I will be doing the first session. Of course, I'll introduce myself, and thereafter, I'll invite a very special guest speaker who will be sharing her success story all the way from South Africa. Josephat Karaoke is my name for them that we are meeting for the very first time. If you're here for the very first time, welcome. Josephat Karaoke is my name. I am married to one pure rose Cherotich. And between us, we are blessed with 4 children. They are the reason why we decided to get into entrepreneurship on part-time basis 15 years ago, because we were full-time employees then. My wife was a high school teacher and I was a full-time lecturer in the university. But then, as you all know, as an employee, you often work hand to mouth, no more savings, no savings beyond that, and therefore you cannot pursue your dreams per se. And so when we discovered that 15 years ago, that we were in a rat race, working very hard, but not making progress towards our dreams, we sought to get an extra income, source of income, and now we can comfortably say that we've been able to build a fortune. Fast forward, we are no longer employees. My wife resigned from high school teaching, I resigned from university teaching, and we are now purely on this business. And that creates curiosity to our guests. What is it that we have done so that we are able to be able to fire our bosses? Well, I have good news for you. If you think our success is anything, then wait until I present to us our guest speaker, someone who has been a role model to my wife and I am super excited to have her share her success story with us. I cannot wait. And therefore, I'll do a quick presentation so that we have adequate time to hear from her. All right. If you allow me, I will go ahead and share the slide so that in a few minutes you'll be able to understand exactly how we operate. So this is a part-time business for those who want to build it as part-time. And our mission is very, very clear here. We seek to help individuals because you cannot change the world at once. You change one man at a time. And we seek to help individuals to start their own businesses so that you're able to earn some additional income that helps you to realize financial freedom, travel around the world, and enjoy a better lifestyle. That is the main thing that we'll be presenting tonight. But the major one is income. And we so believe that your income is related to your philosophy, your way of thinking, more than the economy. Why I believe so is because even in the worst economies, we still have people who are thriving big time. Check in your own country, wherever you are logging in from. While people are crying of economic challenges, do we have people who are importing new machines, driving the best machines, building the most beautiful homes and cathedrals, and traveling all over the world for vacations? Do we have them? And the answer is yes. So we will want to look at how can we improve our own economies as individuals and therefore globally. But before we go to that, we also deal with health. How do we make sure that we are healthy, not just wealthy, but also healthy, so that you don't make all the money and take your money to hospitals? And therefore, one of our solutions is remedy to health crisis. And we say prevention is better than cure. So if you don't have any issue with your health, great. But why not make sure that even 50 years from today, your health will still be perfect? Now, would you agree with me that your health is your greatest wealth? How many of us on the chat would agree with me that your health is your greatest wealth? For me, it didn't make much sense then, 15 years ago. But when I got to understand this, I discovered that there is nothing, absolutely nothing is more important than health. And I've seen people make too much money, then they take all that money to the 5-star hospitals. We don't want that. And simple facts here, ladies and gentlemen, everything you buy, it will either be fighting disease or feeding disease. So which one do you want to do? Do you want to feed disease? Do you want to fight disease? Then check on whatever you take into your mouth. Okay, I can see people are agreeing with me that your health is your greatest one. So let's continue and see how this can be done. We have World Health Organization who recommends a style in which we can feed, we can do things to make sure that we are healthy even at our old age. And they say that we should do much of what is down here, physical activity and weight management. That's the baseline. That's the foundation on which we are going to build a perfect health. Then we take whole grains, not the refined ones. Refined ones, by the way, are sweeter than those ones that are unrefined. But then they are poison in the body. They don't help you much. So take whole grains. Then take lots of fruits and vegetables to boost your immunity. 5 to 9 different colored fruits or so. Now, notice that we are reducing the quantities as we go up, so that for protein, especially red meat, we take very little. 20 grams in a day is enough for an adult. And fats and sugar, I'm just afraid of saying you don't take at all, so I'm putting as the smallest quantity there. But the truth is, you can do without fats and sugars if you want to avoid these chronic diseases that people are suffering from. Now, what would happen if we followed that wellness triangle by World Health Organization is that our cells would be this healthy. The cell membrane would be soft and permeable so that nutrients can go into the cell and waste can get out of the cell, and therefore the cell itself is very healthy. And you know you are just a sum total of 73 trillion cells. So if they are all healthy, then you are generally healthy. Unfortunately, I don't know whether you can identify with this, especially in urban centers. We have inverted the triangle so that we are eating like this young lady here who is smiling all the way to the grave, doing more of what we should do less, and doing less of what we should do more. Can we identify with that? Think of how you've done it today or yesterday. Most of us, we've been inverting the triangle. What is the effect of that? Our cells become very unhealthy. The cell membrane is hard and not permeable, so nutrients cannot go in, and waste cannot get out of the cell, and therefore it's congested with lots of waste and toxins, and a very good habitat for diseases. Think of pressure, diabetes, stroke, name them. All these diseases come as a result of inverting the triangle. And since we are the ones who have inverted the triangle, we can also decide to return the triangle the normal way. And we do this by partnering with a reputable company called Neolife International. Now, these are our partners. As entrepreneurs, Superstars Team International, we partner with Neolife International, a company that has been there for the last 67 years. Started in US, spread in all these countries, over 50 countries now. Founded by Jerry Brassfield, this gentleman here, and the lady is the daughter, the CEO of the company, very powerful CEO there. And the reason why the company has been there for all these years, you and I know that the companies come and in 5, 10 years, boom, they collapse. Why has this one been there for all these decades, 6 decades plus? Because of these strong values, honesty and integrity. People are number one. We value people more than anything else. products that work. And you can see these top scientists and doctors who do research in these products, these guys here, including the founder of the Scientific Advisory Board for Neolife, who is the late Dr. Otherfast, who was also the founder of cancer chemotherapy. So we are talking of top-notch scientists. Then we have equal opportunity for all, old, young, professors not highly educated, whoever. And finally, long-range vision. We are thinking of 10, 20, 30, 50 years to come. So it's not just a business you are starting today, and we encourage you to do so, to start, but it doesn't end with you. It will go generations and generations down the line. I'm so excited that our guest speaker is a living testimony of what we are saying here. She has done the business not for 1 decade, not 2, not 3, not 4, more, and counting. That tells you that really what we are saying is nothing but the reality. Now, let's look at quickly in a few seconds. How does Neolife help us to return to the normal cell? The cell that we have already made unhealthy here by inverting the triangle, how can we now revert to the normal cell, the healthy cell? We do that by use of a very unique product. Neolife provides us with more than 100 different products, but allow me to just talk about this very unique product called 3NN. Whole grains put together so that they give our cells the food that our cells need, lipins and sterols, to be as healthy. So now that 3NN gives or opens the cells the way I've shown you here so that nutrients can go in, so we have efficient nutrient utilization, and therefore you have energy the whole day. And even at old age, you still maintain that vitality of young people. And you have already addressed your health at cellular level. Isn't that amazing? So even if you'll not be able to access any other product, just grab 3NN and you'll look younger for longer, you live a very vibrant life, and you'll thank me later. But for knowledge sake, we have many other products categorized in different categories. Like the first one here, we have healthcare products. All the products that target our health in terms of be it heart health, joints health, name them. So that if you are a sports person and you want to have a lot of energy, you have products for yourself there. If you want to take care of your joints, we have a combination of products. Full motion for the joints, omega-3 salmon to grease those joints, calcium, gelatin, CalMag, and so on and so forth. There are many products there. We usually have trainings for all this, but in different sessions. So for now, I'm just giving you an idea of the kind of products that we have. Then we have organic, age-defying skincare. And this is not just for ladies. Every time we mention this, men look at the ladies around them. It's for everyone who has a skin. Anyone in the call who doesn't have a skin? That's only one person who can be exempted from using this. But now, the beauty is they are all organic, 100% organic. So you know you are not putting chemicals on your skin, which would after that go into your organs and harm your organs. So we are saying just go organic, 100%. And you look younger for longer. Who would want to look younger for longer in the call? Who would like to look younger for longer? Just trying to see the kind of audience that I have tonight. You'd love to look younger for longer, glowing, remain youthful. Yeah, I can see people want to remain younger for longer. Thank you all. Wonderful. Now you know how to do that. Then we have cleaning detergents, again organic. We are always interacting with these detergents, bathing, washing utensils, your house and everything. And so you inhale those chemicals if you are using them in your house. Now we are saying sweep all of them away and use these organic ones. They are cheaper, that is, they are economical, and they are organic. And there are many. We'll be training about these ones as we move on. And finally, we have another wonderful product called Super Glue. Many farmers call it Wonder Drop. because it's a foliar. And why it's called wonder drop is because very little will do magic in your, farm. So 1 liter you mix with 1,000 liters of water, then you spray on any crops, and the yields will literally triple. You get triple the yields. Retain the health of the soil, the fertility of the soil, pH value of the soil. And even in dry season, the soil is still able to retain water. So that's what we are saying, that we are able to transform farming in a big way by use of super glue. Up to that point, one thing that you'll notice is that then your health is taken care of from what you eat, from the environment, from the farm, everywhere. And then when we transition now to issues of how to generate income, additional income, so that you can be financially free, then you can be able to follow easily. Because we are saying, here we have high quality products that Neolife has manufactured for us. And by the way, they bring to your doorstep. And yours is just to work smart with those products. And therefore, if you allow me, I'll now move to the second solution, financial freedom, and show you how do you use these products and build a legacy for yourself. Huge success for yourself. Financial freedom. The starting point is you have to work for your dreams, because if you don't work for your dreams, then others will hire you to work for their dreams. And that is where many people have gotten it wrong. They spend their entire life working for other people's dreams, and at old age they just discover, oh my, what did I just do? I've spent my entire life working for other people's dreams, and my dreams are intact, not touched. So let me now show you how this works. First, identify, what are your dreams? Is it to earn additional income? So that instead of the money getting finished before the month, now the month can get finished before the money. Or is your dream to drive a good machine? Or is it to travel around the world? Or is it to live in a beautiful home like this one? Even before I progress, allow me to say that this is real, because when I came over, these were my exact dreams. And Pierrot and I were able to achieve all of them. Now we drive that latest shape of Land Cruiser, a big machine. Financially free, traveling every year out of the country for vacations. We have 3 homes now, 2 in Nairobi, 1 in the village. So these are achievable dreams. Now, this is the big question, and maybe the last one. Then I show you how we are able to get financial freedom. The question is, how do you generate your income? Are you an employee? Look at this. Are you an employee? Someone who just depends on someone else to pay them? And you know what plan your employer has for you? Nothing much. Just to sustain you there working for them. And therefore, that's not a very good point to be. Start them, but don't stop there. Then we have self-employed, people who start small businesses. Now, when you're not there, the business doesn't work. If you travel, your business travels with you. It doesn't generate any income. That's a small business and not a very good position to be. But on the right-hand side, where we are calling you to join, we have big business builders, people who work with a system. That means even when you are asleep, you are still able to generate income because you're working with a system. The system works for you. Your income is not just dependent on you as an individual, but a whole team that you are working with. And that is what I want to demonstrate in a few minutes. And should you do that, then you automatically become an investor. Investors don't work for money because money works for them. Now, how do you cross over from the left-hand side to the right-hand side? Now, this is where we say, by being part of the business, and you partner directly with the Neolife International, you are starting your own business, but you are partnering with the Neolife International individually so that you get to start earning additional income the way I will show you, and residual income. And you are working as, being your own boss. No one is there to boss you. Not much risk. I will show you the very minimal capital you need. And then in modern world, you want to be able to work online. So that even when I'm here in Nairobi, Kenya, I can have businesses in US as it is the case right now, because I have platforms, online platforms that I can use. That is what we are calling digital office suite. Then you get lots of incentives from the company, travel, cash bonuses. Like now, when we talk of traveling, on 22nd of May next year, we'll be flying to Egypt as an incentive by the company. Wow. And you're part of a transformative, positive, progressive community. And you're on a mission to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. But it all starts with you. So when we talk of success habits, the things that you must do for you to achieve all what I've promised you, it all starts with you. That is the number one there. Define your purpose, a clear goal. What do you want to really achieve? If your why is big enough, Simon Sinek says, if your why is big enough, then the how will come automatically. So let that why be very motivating, strong, unshakable, and exciting. But then number two is, this is your own business, so you will not go promoting other businesses out there. You'll promote your own business. The products that the company has are yours to use to build the business. Anytime you buy any product from Neolife, you get points. Now, end of the month, those points will be converted into a huge bonus. But if you want to build a very big business and build a legacy, then don't work alone. Work with others. 80% of all what you'll be doing is getting like-minded people that you can work with. So talk to people about the products. If they can be part of the company, then they'll be accessing the products directly. If they don't want to be part of the company, they can access through you. But either way, talk to people about the product and about the opportunity. But I want to show you how you can build a team to work with and you achieve total financial freedom. And these people that you are working with, your work is to mentor them, to guide them, to show them the way. As we've said, it starts with you. So what you've done here, you've just partnered with a company. Here in Kenya, you only need 70,420 shillings, very little amount, which comes back to you. On the Google, you can always convert that to whatever the currency you wish. And that money comes back to you in form of, number one, the product we call TNN, 3 bottles, 120 capsules each. By the way, if we were to buy those products, not as a member, you would buy at almost the same 17,420. But here, you are not only getting the TNNs, you are also getting all these other things. An international license that you can use in all these other countries. We are in 57 countries and you can use this license in all those countries to build your business. Literature material so that you can learn more about the business, your own website, free delivery, and recognition pin. The company recognizes you highly. So what we recommend is, as you build a team of other people that you are going to work with, think of at least 3 in a month. Just 3 in a whole month. That is what we call 3 in 30. So you have started the business, you are there at the center, and you talk to 3 friends, number 1, number 2, number 3. What have they done? They've just joined the business. They've just started their own business with 102 points. I'm just putting 100 for ease of simplification of the month there. Now, this is the catch. You will not be paid from your 100 personal points, but from the entire organization. In this case, how many points? 400 points. It is that simple, no rocket science. But even if you are not bringing 3 people every month, because we want this to be your habit, 3 people every month, you are touching people's lives. Bring them, those who care, those who want more out of their lives. But even if you were not to bring 3, for simplicity's sake, so that you can appreciate that anyone can succeed in this business. Supposing you are bringing only 1 person in an entire month, what would happen? Look at this illustration here. You started alone, just for karaoke, and you bring 1 person. Now you are 2 of you. you have 200 points there and then. But assuming the two of you bring only one person into the opportunity, bless one person each. So you'll be four. So you have 400 points. And you are paying from that 3% bonus of the entire volume. And that is some good money. What would happen the following month? I hope we are following now. This is the simplest illustration there. Bring only one person, the four of you. You are 800 points. Now you are recognized highly. You are called a manager, earning a huge bonus at 5%. In Kenya, that would be some thousands. And this you can do the same month of joining. Now bring only one person, the 8 of you. You are 16, that's 1600 points. The power of working with others than working alone. That's what I'm demonstrating here. And here you are earning in excess of 10,000 plus as a senior manager. Bring only one, the 16 of you. You are 32. Here the bonus now starts to, accelerate upwards. It grows exponentially now. You are being called an executive manager, you're earning in excess of 30, 40, 50,000, depending on the exact structure of your business. But should you get to 64, then what this means is that you are being paid at 25%, and here you are called a director, and this is where we want every single guest who is joining us to be in the next 2-3 months. Here your bonus hits over $1,000. This is not the end, but a good start for the next phase of earning, where now you help the people in your business, in your team, to also become directors. When you have one director, you're called a software director, and these are the people who take home in excess of 150,000 Kenya shillings, $1,500 plus. And these are the people we travel around with to other countries, everything paid by the company. We've just come from Mauritius. After that, this year we were in Cape Town, and next year in Egypt. Everything paid by Neolife International, our partners. When you have 3 directors, you're called a Ruby director, taking home in excess of 300,000 Kenya shillings. Our Ruby directors have just come from South Africa for Ruby orientation. And when you have 6 directors, you are called a president team member, and you are taking home in excess of 700,000 Kenya shillings. That is over $7,000 every single month. And you know what? I have good news. It is possible. Pieros and I took a record time, 2 years, 11 months, to move all the way to president team member, meaning you too can do it even in a shorter time than we did. And just before I invite our guest speaker, let me say this, that it is possible for everyone. If you are an employee, you can do it on part-time basis and you achieve all your dreams. You can see some of the things we've been able to accomplish there, taking children to international schools, driving this kind of machines, and so on and so forth. And of course, lots of recognition from the founder and the Neolife world. And lifestyle and travel. This is now the third thing that comes. You are healthy, you are wealthy, then you enjoy lifestyle. Look at that. As a team, we love just having fun in 5-star hotels. All these likes of Ole Sereni Emara in Nairobi, one of the best hotels that you'll ever find. Sarova Stanley, I'm sure you've heard of this from whatever country you are logging in from. And we support you to enjoy this free lifestyle. So Dar es Salaam, Tanzania will be flying on 10th of October this year. Lots of lifestyle. Look at that. Flying all over the company, paying those bills. Zambia, Victoria Falls 2012. Dubai 2013, 2014, Dubai 2016. And if you are married, you are flying with your partner, your spouse. Why not enjoy all this? Abu Dhabi, Mauritius, Los Cabos, Mexico. Abu Dhabi again 2019. With lots of cash incentives on top of your bonuses. Look at that. I came for money. That's why this excites me. Okay. This is just last year. We were in Mauritius. You can see us there with my wife and the CEO, Kendra, there. This year, Cape Town, and having fun all over. And next year will be in Egypt. But then, let me do you justice. I want you to listen to our guest speaker. And once she's done, please just get started. Don't procrastinate. I've seen so many people get so excited and they say, in the future, I will must join. Guess what? What you cannot do today, you might never do. Procrastination is the thief of all the dreams. So for those who are in Kenya, that is the paybill number there, 985650. Paybill, account number, you put your national ID, amount 17420, and you'll start right away. Those who are outside, then the person invited you will guide you on how you also can be able to start this exciting journey, and you'll never regret. It has been 15 years of excitement, total financial freedom, total time freedom, and all that we ever dreamt of. But now I want to present to you a lady who really inspired me to build this business. When I heard of her story, her successes from a humble beginning to a global figure, I said, I can do it better. And I believe that she will also give you a reason to either start if you have not started, or to move with speed if you have already started. I want to take you all the way to South Africa, where we'll find our 3-diamond director, Florence Mathumbu. If you can hear me, Florence, please take it away. We are happy to see you, ma'am.
Hi, hi.
Hi, we can see, we can hear you, Florence.
Yes, I'm so also excited to be in Kenya this evening. I feel very, very fantastic. Wow, and I thank you for inviting me to your meetings. That means love. Yes. Um, my name is Florence. I started Neo Life way back in 1983. By that time, I was a school teacher. The teachers, I love teachers. I was a school teacher and I was only 29 years by then. And why did I start the business? Sometimes people, we are always satisfied with our income. We are always satisfied with the little we have. But with me, I was not satisfied with the income that I was earning. So on that note, I decided to start New Life. I didn't know how to sell. I didn't know how to talk to people. Everything was not easy. But what drove me to start the business was my dreams. When you work every month and at the end of the month, whatever you take home is not enough. And there comes an increase once a year. You don't even see the increase. I don't know whether in Kenya you do see it. But they'll tell you it's time for increase. You will calculate. You will take your calculator trying to find out how much did they put before all the deductions. And you'll never get it right. No matter how intelligent you are, you never get it right. I don't know how they work it when they calculate increase, but they make it in a way that you don't see. You just see that there's an extra $1 or $20 increase, but the total amount, how much was it? You'll never know. And I sat down and make a decision. I said to myself, where will I be in 5 years if I continue doing what I'm doing as a teacher? For people who are working, I just start, as a teacher, already I give you homework. I want you to go look at 5 years from now. Wherever you are teaching, whatever you are doing, whether you are working, we are a police or wherever you are working, go sit down and find out how much will you be earning in 5 years. If you don't know how much you are working, you are going to earn in 5 years from now, it means you are walking in darkness. You know when someone blindfold you, so you are blindfolded. You'll open your eyes 5 years from now, you'll still find yourself where you are. Nothing changed. You'll still be staying in the same house. Or maybe you might be still driving the same car. And by that time, it won't be a healthy car. It will be a sick car, always looking for a mechanic. Or maybe by that time, it will be difficult even to service the car you are having. So we are, as people, blindfolded. And they blindfold us by promising that when you retire with a better lump sum of money. So that's when your life will be better. So I'm giving you that homework, and I'm asking each and every one of you, if you finish with your 5-year homework at your work, how much will you be earning 5 years from now? You go back to Dr. Yosfat and say, this is my findings after 5 years. Maybe in 5 years, I'll be earning so much. So I calculated that early in my life. And I saw that it doesn't work. I looked at people, when you go teach, you find people who have been there maybe for 10, 15, 20 years. And you just look at them. What do they have? In any job, just look at those people who are 20, 30 years in that particular job. What do they have? I find that I was poor and they were also poor, regardless of being there in the profession for long. And I decided, I don't want to retire. If I can find something that I won't retire, it will help me a lot. I'll be glad. And here I am. I'm not retiring. I'm here. I'm 71 years. I'm still doing what I love doing. Every day is a brand new day with excitement because of the decision that I made 41 years ago. So when we started the business, I was having young children. My children were still very young. The older one was 4 years, and the second born was 2 years. And I wanted better education for these children. I didn't have money. My husband was working in the mines. We were broke. We didn't have a house. We were staying in a mine house. No car, no bicycle, nothing. But we were dreaming. We wanted better education. We wanted better house. We wanted our life to be better. But whatever we were committed to do every day, we wake up in the morning to go work 8 hours. It didn't give us anything. Even the food that we were eating, when we were eating, the affair is there's first class food, second, and I don't know. Maybe you don't like cassava, you end up eating cassava every day. Or you don't like garlic, you eat it every day. So that means you eat it because you can't afford the food that you like. So that was what was happening to us. And when we were invited into the meeting, they didn't say much. They just told us, do you have a dream? Do you want to change your life? And they said, new life is a business that can take you from where you are to where you want to be in life. And I listened, I couldn't believe, because sometimes I thought maybe it was a scam, because, like, other people are still thinking it's a scam. I thought maybe I'm not good for selling. I cannot sell. I cannot talk to people. You know, we always have bunch of reasons why we can't change our lives. I always say to people, if you can create 100 reasons why you cannot change your life, start from today to create 100 reasons why you can. So I started thinking that if other people can sell, that means I can sell too. If other people can, attend meetings, that means I can also go attend meetings. I had to make a decision. The decision that I made many years ago, I'm still working on it. You see, now my life has changed. What is your decision? What do you want? Are you comfortable with your life? Do you want more or what? I don't know. Your life is a business for people who want more out of life. People who want to commit themselves to change their situation. We all know that you don't pray for money. There's no verse in the Bible that you must kneel down and start praying for money. No, because God says we will work hard, no sweat, no sweat. And that it won't change. For you to change your life, you need to sweat. If you don't sweat, remember, there's no sweat. You'll stay the same. So I just want you to make decisions. When you start in your life, don't start it to make someone happy. When it's like that, you look at me and you say, but Florence doesn't seem happy even though I started. No, it's about you. What do you want? How far do you want to go? Success is for those who want, not for those who wait for success. So start setting goals. If you have just, you are going to, your homework is not going to give you exactly how much you'll be earning in 5 years. So it means get out of the darkness. Remove the blindfold on your eyes. Start visualizing yourself beyond a director in the business. You had other steps in your life. Just start today setting goals that I want to change my life. I want to see my children living better life, attending better school. I want to have money in my bank account, not just an account. I don't know whether in Kenya you have a savings account. Many people are having savings account. The question is, are they saving, or is the name of the account? Or it's really saving? Are you saving something? Or is just the name of the account that is savings account, while there's no savings inside that account? So what do you need to do? Start planning, because within your life you'll have a better savings account. You will become, a private banker. You are no longer just an ordinary banker. You can even talk to a banker from your home. If you want a banker to come and visit you, they'll come to your home. You see all those things. I never knew it exists. Maybe there are people who are just like me before in your life, that you don't know that a banker can come to your home. They can come visit you. For anything that comes as new thing in the bank, you are the first one to know about it. They will make sure they explain until you understand. Can you see? It's so nice. It's fantastic. And what do you need to do in your life? We are not doing many things in this business. It's only two things. Two things that can make you drive the car of your dream, that can make you travel overseas, that can make you stay in your dream house, that can, man in the bank. It's only two things. And with these two things that I'm going to talk about, you just use your tongue. I don't think there's anyone listening to me at the moment who has experienced a sick tongue. That is sick, you go see a doctor because your tongue is not working anymore. I don't know in Kenya, but in South Africa, I've never experienced it. So that means we have power in our mouth. That is our tongue. When you talk with it, it can make you have a dream house. You don't have to dance. You don't have to carry anything heavy. Just using your tongue, talking to people. We talk to people. Talking all the way. Even when I'm 90 years old, I'll still be talking. That's wonderful. You talk wire non-stop. So it means you have a powerful tool that you can use to become a multimillionaire. You have the secret weapon that God gave you. You talk to people. Imagine you talk to people, you drive your Range Rover. People, I think you must think that this is a business. The two things that we do in business, we buy. We buy products and we sell to customers. And we use easy. The second one, you recruit. There's nothing more than that. By buying and you recruit, you are going to build a business that can change your life. A business that will take you from where you are today to where you never dreamed of. Yes. An income that you never thought it can come into your bank account in 1 month. New life is a business. When you build, you just talk. And remember, you never go home after talking and say, my tongue today is so painful. No matter how much you talk, your tongue will keep talking. So as you talk, you become addicted. You talk to people. It becomes an addiction. No one will remind you to do it. Wherever you are, you just talk. We talk everywhere. I go into the ladies' bathroom. I find other ladies in the bathroom. I talk. I start talking. I greet them. Who are you? I am Florence. And what are you doing? I just create a conversation everywhere. You go attend a funeral. You are not dead. You are still alive. So don't act like you are the one who died. You talk to people at the funeral. You see, easy. Because the people who attended the funeral, there's no way that you'll meet them again unless where? Where you met that day, from there, maybe you might not meet again. So talk to people. That's all we do. We become addicted talking to people. Let us make an example. When someone smokes a cigarette, do you have to remind that person, hey, you forgot to smoke? No. Automatically, they are addicted to the smoking. So we as new life distributors, we are addicted to talking to people. Talk to people and change your life. Talk to people and go to Egypt. You see, if everything that you achieve, it comes from your mouth. So I usually tell people, where is your business? Where is the building of your business? So our business is in our mouth. When you talk to people every day, that means you are building your business. They will never guess when you walk there that you are selling 3NN. They will never just see 3NN. Even if you can hold it with your hand, they'll never know what you're holding in your hand. But until you tell them this is 3NN, and this 3NN can do this and that. So when we talk every day, that means you are creating a business. New life, you talk to people and you start to build what we call a structure. We are known for our structure. When they say you are a director, that means you have built a structure of a director. So that means you must go and find other people. You duplicate yourself. Addiction is contagious. So that means when I'm addicted, the people that I recruit, they will also become what? Addicted like me. So it will be a team of addicted people. What is our addiction all about? Talking to people. Our product we sell to people. Unless we have people to buy our products, we'll keep them for ourselves. So you duplicate the addiction, meaning that there are people who are also going to do exactly what you are doing. They are also addicted. You find that people now, your business will grow to other countries. The addiction can cross borders. So it will go to other countries. So keep on becoming what? Addicted. And what is our addiction? It's recruiting. We become addicted to recruiting. We become addicted to talking to people. And in that way, you'll build your structure. You duplicating yourself. You become a director, you start having other directors in your business. You become a well team, you start having other well teams in your business. You become a president team, you start having other president team in your business. You build a structure. A structure in your life is an ATM machine. When you have built a successful business in this business, you have built yourself an ATM machine that will never run out of money, that will never become dry. The ATM machine will give you money every month, whether it's enough, it will just keep coming. It doesn't worry, it keeps giving you money. The ATM machine that I built many, many years ago, it still gives me money even when I'm 71. It's a smart ATM machine because even when I pass on, the ATM machine will keep on giving money to my children. So you are building your own ATM that will never run out. So I just want each and everyone who is in this call tonight to make a decision. Are you ready to build your own ATM machine? An ATM machine that will never run out of money. Remember that one. It doesn't go dry. And it doesn't need anyone to keep feeding it. It's there. It's a legacy. And it's the legacy that will pass on from generation to generation. Are you here to build a legacy? Or you are just here to watch? There are those who are just here to watch if it's working, or is it good for me? Does God want me to do this or not? All those reasons. You remember the 100 ones. Start scratching them one by one and start putting good reasons. I didn't know that this business, I will still be doing it when I'm 71. If I was still a school teacher, I don't think in Kenya they want 78 people to be still teaching the kids. I should be somewhere, I don't know, somewhere rusting, somewhere, worrying about man. I should be, I don't want to know. But what I know is I made the right decision by joining New Life. Go build a structure that will make you earn money even when you are 71, even when you are 83, like Charlie Bolton, you still earn money. Even after 50 years, they've been in business for more than 50 years, they still earn. So don't take it for granted that your business is like your sponsor's business. It's your business. You are invited today to come and be in this meeting. It's not by mistake, because God knows this is the business you need to change your life. There's no one who can tell me I can't do this business. If you can talk, you can do it. If you cannot talk, use sign language. People will hear you. So I just want to say to you, go make a 5-year plan. If that other 5-year plan doesn't take you to where you want to go, just go make 5-year plan. Put it down and start sweating. Commit yourself beyond repair. Commit yourself and build an empire for yourself and for your children and for your children's children. It's not only about you alone. It's about your whole generation. New life. It changed my life. It can change your life. It can change your life. All you need to do is like you start changing your mindset and say, I can do it. If Florence can do it, why not me? And it's a business that you enjoy every day. You become your own boss. I love that one. I don't want to be chased around like there's something wrong with me. No, freedom. I wake up when finished sleeping. I don't have an alarm that wakes me up. When finished sleeping, I wake up. And I know I go work. Sometimes I come this time, depending on the presentations that I was doing during the day. This is a business. Africa, let us really wake up. This is a business. You can do it. You can teach someone, and that one can teach that one. We can all become better. So most of you, I hope I will see you in Egypt. Set that goal and work on it. It is possible. You can achieve. Hakuna matata. Everything's just fine. Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me. I wish you all the best as you take that first step to change your life. Asante sana. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Karibu
Thank
sana, Florence. Welcome. Thank you so much for sharing such an emotional story. We really appreciate. And on behalf of the entire team, I want to say thank you so, so much. And the team, The best thing we
Thank you.
can do to reward Florence for that kind of a powerful session is to succeed. It's just to do it in a way that 5 years. Remember, the challenge was 5 years. How much will you be earning? 5 years. How far will you be? For me, when I grow up, I want to be where Florence is, or even beyond. Never worrying
Yes.
about money because my ATM machine never runs dry. That was original, that was so unique. Thank you so much for reminding us that we don't have to stress ourselves. We just need to make sure that we have that ATM now and in our old age. Thank you. God bless you. And to the rest of us, if you are a guest, turn to the person who invited you and ask them only that one question. How do I build my ATM machine from today? And if you are a member, now there you have the challenge. If Florence has done it for 41 years, what holds you back? Let's go for it. Let's not settle for anything less than what we are capable of achieving. And guys, we'll all be excited to meet with Florence, our Diamond Director, in Egypt next year on 22nd of May. Why not? If we have done it, if Florence has done it, you too can do it. Let's go and work it out. Thank you. God bless you. And sit with the person who invited you. Give them a call if you are not together and ask them to guide you to start tonight. Don't go to bed before you have started building your ATM machine. Bye bye and God bless you.